Chargers. Ball teed up, Logan Cook after the kick. And off we go from SoFi. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10.
Yellow, 15. Hey, we're going to do this. Hey, 40, hey, 57, colors, 57.
Mahomes starting off with a throw. He finds Tigga Conquo for the grab. A lot of mess on the move here. He makes it in for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders take a 6-0 lead right away. Almost feel bad for those fans who went to get food before finding their seats here, Brock. While they're waiting in line, got a touchdown on the first play from scrimmage.
I got a sense a few of them were scooting towards the tunnel to see what the roar was all about.
Yep.
Just like this guy scooted for the explosive touchdown.
Jake Elliott set to kick off.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. He'll begin his return from the 11. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
L.A. bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Set. Ready?
Straight to the air here. It's Young. That's on target. Puka Nacua. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down. Offense in a hurry up here.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
52.
Here's Young on 1st and 10. They'll get it to Rashee Rice, complete. And they make the tackle at the 38. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And it brings up an L.A. first down. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
Has him on the quick hitter. And they take him down right along the 30. And goes to the hurry up here.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
Again, it's Young. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete. Well, they connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
Got it.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Here we go. Ready?
Running out of the gun with Mitchell. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27. He only finds a window for 2, but that's still enough for a first down. Love the way they decided to keep the drive moving, Brock. Pounding it forward, setting an early tone on this opening drive.
It sure does, both physically and then mentally as well, because you know and I know, successful run often leads to great play-action pass.
To the air on 1st down. Young. Short pass brought in. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And the Chargers will have a first.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Ready, set.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Let's go. Set.
From the red zone on 1st. Bails out of the pocket quick. Catch made by Keaton Mitchell. And he is in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers finish off their opening drive. Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you mean? We feel that tempo in the booth?
Yep, certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing defensively and on their toes, not quite sure of what was coming next. And it will be that same strategy they employ, I'm going to guess so, until that defense proves they can stop it.
And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10.
Yellow. Yellow. Strike.
Drive start to the quick throw left, complete. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
New set of downs for him from the 46.
Wait. All right, hey, 43.
Putting a receiver in motion.
Hey, 15. 15. High down these two. Good shot.
Throwing on 1st down, Mahomes. Chased out to his right. He's keeping it. And he's going to be hit, sent out after about a gain of 1 or 2 yards there.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
2nd down now. They need 7.
Attack.
Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Finds him on the crossing route. Touchdown, Washington! The Commanders break the tie here in the first. Elliott on now to attempt the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Commanders take the lead here, 14-7 in the first.
14. Chargers 7.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Brings in the kick at the 9. He's got a lane up past the 30. And a great run back has the offense just a touch shy of midfield to start this drive.
Hey, listen, I get it. I'm as guilty as anyone. So hyper-focused on offense and defense, often forgetting it's special teams in a play like that can swing a game. What a great return now to start out on a short field, and you've got to believe all this offense is thinking is let's capitalize and find that end zone.
33, yellow, ready?
Young up 1st and 10. This is reeled in by Taysom Hill. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers trim the lead to 1. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olsen would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football, well, just like their receiver teammates. And they can score some lengthy touchdowns too, just like he showed off.
And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10.
Yellow. Hey, Sunday. 50, yellow.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. Catch made, left side by Palmer. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 43-yard line.
Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. Finds a seam down the middle. And he's going to have this one down to the 20. Excellent pickup to move the chains. 36 yards in the end.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Yellow. Yellow. 15, 15.
Hyatt going to motion over left.
Far side.
Kenneth Walker gets it for the first time. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing to run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Hey, Sunday. I'll go. Hey, 57, 57, color, 57.
Oh, he's got it. It's in close. And that's a Washington touchdown. The Commanders break the tie here in the first.
That play really had all the elements you're looking for from a tight end, showing that he can stretch that field. The route check, secure the catch, quickly become a runner check, and finally go finish that drive off and celebrate with your homeboys.
That one splits the uprights. And the Commanders break that tie and now lead by 7. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. He fields it from the 8. Shoots away from one. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out.
Come on, set. 60, set.
First down, Young. Hits him on the out route. And he's taken down just a couple of yards shy of the 40. That play good for 17 and a first down.
The analytics will tell you a handful of these kind of plays per game, and your odds per drive of scoring go way up.
Here we go. Here we go. Set.
This one's a little touch pass forward to his man coming across. So the offense trying to flex a little creativity on that first down, and the defense, well, they flex right back. No gain. 2nd down coming up. So while they're in the huddle, partner, we've arrived at the end of our first quarter. 21-14, our score. We're back to SoFi right after this. We're back and all set for the second quarter. Charger football. They still have 10 to go here. It's 2nd down. Thrown for his running back, but he comes up empty, incomplete, and now they're facing 3rd down.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Set. Ready. 52, blue. Set.
3rd and long for him here. Finds him over the middle. And he's close, but they say he did not get there. It's going to be 4th and maybe a yard.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced. Brock had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
Mahomes on 1st and 10. Forced out to his right. He's got Quentin Johnson complete. The stop is made, but not until he reaches that 17-yard line. They'll get 31 yards on the play. And the Commanders will have a first.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got 1st and 10 from the red zone.
Hey, 43, 43, 15. Hey, 57, 57.
Walker now from the gun. And he's taken down as they very quickly get into 1st and goal.
How about that? Just 2 plays to get them into goal-to-go situation. And if this defense doesn't step up, we could see a touchdown right here.
Attack, attack! 43! 43! Attack!
Walker. And he's charged towards the line. It's right around 3 yards.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Now it's 2nd and goal from the 1.
Hey, Rip, yellow!
Trying again, Walker. Watching the goal line, but he won't reach it. The defense keeps him out and forces 3rd and goal.
Okay, this is going to be a fascinating call because defensively, you've stopped the run twice now, and I think you believe on that side, well, they got to put it in the air. But this is also where the offense could say, we got 2 more shots. Let's continue to pound the football. Can't wait to watch this one.
And he gets in, touchdown! The Commanders take a 13-point lead. Patrick Mahomes, the touchdown. His 4th total score of the game. Extra point up and good by Elliott. And the Commanders double their lead to 14.
Commanders 28, Chargers 14.
Elliott all set for the kickoff. Return starts at the 9. Good work so far. He's got room. The tackle's made, so this drive will begin at the 34-yard line.
At their own 34-yard line.
Chargers getting set. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap now to Young. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. That one was intended for Travis Hunter. And it sets up 2nd down. Out of the gun, Young. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Kyle Hamilton with the pick. And the Commanders will take over as he records his 1st interception of our season.
Commanders take over 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Ball at the 33 for 1st down.
Come back!
Off play action, it's Mahomes. He gets it complete to Kenneth Walker. And he's able to take this one down to the 25.
Hey, you like these results on 1st. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
We're at the 2-minute warning now from SoFi. The Commanders with a chance to boost their lead. Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2. Handoff to Walker from the gun. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line. He manages a gain of 8 there. And that'll be good for a Washington 1st.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
And he will score. It's a Washington touchdown. The Commanders boat racing them to the halftime locker room. One after added on by Elliott. And the Commanders stretch their lead to 21.
Commanders 35, Chargers 14. Jake Elliott set to kick off.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Brings in the kick at the 9. In pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
Over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. They'll begin with a quick completion to the right side. And he's brought down at the line.
You know, I've learned over the years, defensively, they call that the camera club. How many different guys can get rallying to the football? So that last shot you see on camera, you see as many defenders keeping that to a 0-yard gain. That's well done defensively.
Second and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here.
Blue, 32.
Young working from the gun. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play. That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, but because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
And on 4th and 10, they aren't moving. They're going for this.
Set, ready?
They're going for it. Young. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
They go play action. It's Mahomes. He rolls to his right. Now he takes it. And this is going to go as a gain of about 3 before he's met and escorted out.
Well, the QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right, and even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the first down.
Yellow. Go on.
They motion the tight end over. On the draw, it's Walker. Big gap up the middle. And we might be close to this lead growing again. That play gives them a 1st and goal.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the first down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
Working inside the red zone. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled for no gain. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try the field goal right now.
Defense all over that throw. You could just smell it. They just smelled that football coming their way, and that's as good as an incompletion. And they're going to be in a good spot, 2nd down coming up.
Yellow. Hero 15.
To the air, Mahomes. Pressure's there, and the Chargers got him. Now just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense, and they can try for some points going into the break. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. A pretty automatic look for him from the left. Elliott connects there, and the advantage now sits at 24.
We know that most of these coaches really don't crack that big smile until they get that W with 60 minutes over, but I see a little sly smile on that coach's face because that's terrific execution. You work those situations to pay them off with points. They did just that.
He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment.
Jake Elliott.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Return starts at the 9. Mismanages to get just beyond that 30-yard line.
At their own 31-yard line.
They've got first down from the 31. Looking to throw, Young. This is a heater going deep. That's grabbed inside the 30. He is inside the 20, down to the 19-yard line. Offense to the line fast.
First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Ready?
On play action, here's Young. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Kyle Hamilton with the pick. And the Commanders are going to have it after his second interception of the season.
At their own 3-yard line.
Commanders to the line now, Brock. Here comes first and 10. Quick throw, right side, complete to start this drive. And he hauls this one up to the 11 before being stopped. Working quickly here.
On the pickup, brings up second and 2 at the 11-yard line.
Quick throw completed by Mahomes. Across the 45. Continues to cook. And he's in for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders push their lead further to start the half. Elliott on now to attempt the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Commanders continue piling on to this lead.
45. Chargers 14. Jake Elliott.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Starting at the 10. He's stopped on the run back at the 27.
Take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
LA offense all set. Here's first and 10.
Set, ready. 52 blue. Set.
Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Dumped off to his running back. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
It may not look like much on the stat sheet, but this is kind of good on good. An offense gets a completion, not going backwards, and the defense, well, they rallied, they pursued, and kept that screen to a minimal gain.
He gets it again to Mitchell. And he's out of bounds just past, looks like the 40-yard line. It's a pickup of 9 yards. And it brings up an LA first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Let's go now. Set.
Now Young. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Marquise Bell making the play.
The Commanders take over first and 10 at their own 41-yard line.
Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. First and 10. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up. Now, what a stretch to begin the game, Brock. That finally his first incompletion. He had been perfect across so many looks before that.
Hard. It's just hard to be perfect with that kind of precision. That was rhythms, truly rhythm personified.
Yeah, it makes you marvel at the NFL record, doesn't it? Got slid this great note from our stats savant, Daniel Kitchen. Phillip Rivers owns that record, Brock. 25 straight completions to begin a game. And he gives himself up after a short game. Moving quickly, trying to get set. Before the snap, some early movement. Let's see which side gets tagged with a penalty. So he jumped too early, and that's going to cost him 5 yards. Following that flag against the defense, 2 yards to the marker now on third down. A tight end in motion now. 3rd and 2, Mahomes to throw. Flushed out of the pocket. He's got it. And a solid gain there. He gets him across the 45 before he goes out. That one ends up a gain of 6. And the Commanders will have a first.
Yellow. 480.
They fake the handoff. Now Mahomes buying some time right. Did not like what he was seeing, Brock, so he's just going to hurl this one away.
He did exactly what he was supposed to do on that play. Felt the pressure and escapes the pocket. After that, it's on somebody downfield to get open and give him a target. No one did, and he simply has to get rid of it.
This is Walker on second. And they'll bottle this up after a 4-yard gain. And it's Carson Schlesinger who got over there for the stop.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on 3rd down, Kate. Take at least a little bite out of the big meal between them and the 1st down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
3rd and short. Here's Mahomes. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it. Leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
On 4th down and 5, the offense staying out there.
Yep. 57. Easy. Yellow.
They'll go. It's Mahomes. Short pass brought in. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
A gain of 13 yards. 1st down, Commanders.
Yellow.
On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. Buys time, rolling right. He's got it in the red zone. And Mahomes is going to dodge a hit with that slide after he picks up enough for the 1st down.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play. And denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
And that is caught. It's a Washington touchdown. The Commanders parlay the interception into points. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff.
Set to kick off.
That's going to be taken in at the 8. They'll have decent field position to begin with here, Brock. He's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line.
At their own 31-yard line.
Okay, ready?
They've got 1st down from the 31.
Down. Blue, 32. Set. Go.
Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. That's complete. Naku on the left side. Free inside the 30. And he is in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers still need a lot more as they shrink the deficit. It's a Puka Nacua touchdown. Cyber tacks on the point after. And the Chargers cut into the lead by another point.
Commanders 52, Chargers 21.
They're in full comeback mode already here in the 3rd. An onside kick coming up. Well, the Chargers are pointing. They're excited. And yes, they've got it. Well, Brock, you can't blame him with how tough it is to recover an onside kick anymore. But he did hit it before it went 10 yards, so they had to throw the flag. From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10.
Yellow. I've got blue. Hey, ribble it. High side.
Here's Mahomes. On the move, headed right. He's running with it. Ball is out. Mahomes fumbled it. Oh, the fumble jumps out of bounds. What a break there for the offense.
Sometimes, let's face it, it's just better to be lucky than good. Your mind as a runner always goes to worst case scenario when you feel that ball get knocked loose. That time the sideline saved him and his team.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Completed to his running back. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20.
These intermediate gains, that's the wheelhouse for these two to connect on. Start the series off well. And it sure keeps the defense on its toes in case they try to load up and just simply cover the receivers.
Fight on these two. Let's go, Wally!
Thankfully, only 1 quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. It's their football, and with that type of lead we've got on the scoreboard, this game pretty close to over. Just a yard left to go on 2nd down. And they send a man in motion. From the pistol, give here to Walker. It's inside the 10. And he's going to take it in for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders continue adding to an insurmountable lead. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown. So great work by the running back there, Brock. He saw a little bit of space, took advantage, and he took it all the way for 6.
So good, Kate. You'll hear running back coaches say this: slow to and then explode through. And that's exactly what he did. Slow to the hole, but explodes for the touchdown.
Chargers 21. Jake Elliott.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Has it at the 11. And things will end there, but plenty of damage already done. They've got it down inside the opposing 45 following the return. Let's see how they attack this 1st down, Brock, from the 43. Out of the gun, Young escapes and they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the 1st play.
It's pretty impressive, isn't it? They built this type of lead for themselves because that's actually, Kate, their 1st sack of the game. And that's why smart front offices and complete teams build a well-rounded roster. That way the core component like the pass rush today isn't there, and the other areas of the team pick each other up.
Travis Hunter, the intended receiver. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
Black Ultra.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on 3rd down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
60 red. 60 red. Ready.
Desperation time here on 4th. And they pick him off again. Picked off by A.J. Terrell. And the Commanders are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
We're watching the defense not just generate turnovers, but really add to them. A return like that, think about it, that's 4 or 5 plays that you just saved your offense from as they try to make that interception, yet another one, count.
15.
1st and 10, it's Mahomes. And the 1st down pass sent away by a defender, incomplete. Clean breakup on that throw. So it'll be 2nd down.
Makes it 2nd and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Dribble it. Yellow. Let's go, blue lady. Hero 15. Right side.
Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. They'll just throw it away, but here comes the flag. There was nobody in the neighborhood of that one. No one in the area. He was still in the pocket. Seems like a pretty cut and dry intentional grounding to me.
Seems like you want to be an official someday, Kate.
Maybe.
Yeah, because you nailed that one.
So the grounding backs him up and wipes away second down. A very tough third down play here. Third and long for him here. Out to his wideout, it's a screen. And on third down, they wind up going the wrong way. That one goes backwards.
I'll tell you, that is a humbling moment to see a completed third down pass actually go backwards instead of towards the sticks.
Oof, best of luck here, guys. It's fourth and pretty far.
On Sunday. Yellow. Hey, 57 colors. Hey, 15.
Mahomes to throw for it. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty, and off the field they go.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Blue, 32.
Young up first and 10. And the Commanders' rush brings him down. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for second down.
My goodness, was that some kind of speed off the edge. There's only a handful of tackles in this league that have the lateral movement to stay in front of an end like that. It may be time for this quarterback to start mixing up his cadence, his count, certainly making sure this defensive end can't get off the way that he has.
Puka Nacua the target on that throw. So they're left facing third and long.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
Third and long, Young. That's caught. He found some space. And he gets this down near the 30. Offense up to the line fast.
First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Quick to the left, it's caught. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. So a new set of downs. Here we go, first and 10.
First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Black 40. Ready.
Working inside the red zone. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Second and 19 at the 28-yard line.
Shotgun snap now to Young. Caught just shy of the goal line. Touchdown Los Angeles. The Chargers making the scoreboard look a touch better. It's a Puka Nacua touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. Here's Young to the line now. His guys going for 2.
The Chargers will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Ready.
All right, they're going to throw for it. Headed out right. And he'll reach the end zone. They get 2 more points to help attack that deficit. You know what? Good for them there. This one's pretty out of hand, but hey, they're still putting in the effort, still putting up points before heading home today.
How do you eat an elephant, Kate?
Ooh, I love that one. One bite at a time.
1 2-point conversion at a time. 8 points at a time. When you're down this big, that's all you could do on your side is just keep on digging and keep on eating bite by bite.
Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43.
Yellow.
Off play action, it's Mahomes. Blitz is there, and he goes down. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up second down. It's the 2-minute warning here in L.A. Commanders moments away from their 4th win of the year.
Hey, 43. Yellow.
Walker off his own read. A lot of space ahead. And the scoring Walker, the touchdown. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Fields the hard squib kick. Nice effort here. They're going to tackle him just shy of the 35.
At their own 33-yard line.
Ball at the 33 for first down.
Come on, set. 33, yellow. Set.
This one's a little touch pass forward to his man coming across. He cuts it to the right sideline. He's off to the races. And it won't matter in the end, but nevertheless, he's in for the late touchdown. The Chargers putting up points in a game decided. It's a Puka Nacua touchdown. His third through the air this game. Seibert's able to connect on that extra point. And the Chargers take 7 points off the deficit.
Commanders 66. Chargers 36.
Well, don't look up at the clock, everybody. That is certainly not their friend as they get set to try an onside kick. Well, the Chargers are pointing. They're excited. And yes, they've got it. Timing's so important for a team to recover its own onside kick, but jumped the gun there before it went 10 yards, and that drew the flag. First and 10. Ball set up at the 48.
Fire down these two.
They're going to pass it here. Dialing up a receiver screen. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
The tackle made back at his own 49.
Yellow. Attack.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. And they get to him again. Timeout call by the Chargers. They're first. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on third down.
Well, this guy's been an animal on the ground today with some great results. A little surprising there, Kate, to see a sack so far behind the line of scrimmage. But that's a welcome sack defensively after seeing him do so much damage with his legs.
You ready to speed? Attack.
Third and long for Mahomes. He's in trouble and gets brought down again. LA uses a timeout here. It's second. And they'll have just one left to burn now.
All right, I'm to the point of the game, Kate. Now, we got to get the ball out of our hands. He is just taking a beating all game long, and on this drive, yet again. Find a way to protect, find a way to run, and get the ball out of his hands.
Yellow. Hey, color. 15.
Mahomes throwing on fourth. They connect on the deep shot. He's taken down as he takes this to the 38. What a time to rip off that type of gain, huh? And gets him the first on fourth down.
I know they may have wanted to throw that pass a little bit sooner, but I'll tell you what, that receiver's ability to navigate his way across the entire field really set up the space he needed to complete the huge gain.
That one's cut along the left sideline. And tell me if you've heard this before, Brock. They've scored again, and they grow that lead further. The Commanders running them out of the building. Extra point up and good by Elliott. And the Commanders grow their lead yet again.
Commanders 73. Chargers 36.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. To the line on 1st and 10. Chargers beneficiaries of some good field position. Young working from the gun. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete. Travis Hunter, the intended receiver. And now it's 2nd down. Back to throw. Here's Young. Rolling out to his left. Nakua here. He's got it. And he's got this one down to the enemy 35 before they force him out. It's a 30-yard gain, Brock. So unsurprisingly, that gives him a 1st down. So the big play moves him well past midfield. Has him set up now at the 35. It's Young. The throw here on 1st. Chased out to his right. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. He was looking for Keaton Mitchell out of the backfield. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
Let's go now. Red, yellow, black, 95. Hut.
Again, it's Young. And they pick him off again. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. And the Commanders will take over as he records his 1st interception of our season.
Well, these were the kind of plays they needed, frankly, earlier in the game when it was still somewhat close. By this point, still a great play, but a bit of a hollow highlight with the game already decided.
Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10.
Fire down these two. Sit. Yellow.
Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. And that one's going to fall incomplete. No luck there. Just 11 seconds remaining.
Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
Incomplete pass on 1st down, so still at the 40. It's 2nd and 10.
Yellow.
Now an inside give to Walker. And we'll have a 4-yard gain on that one. He's taken down at the 44. Flag down. This could be a free opportunity for the offense. Forced out to his right. Moving right. He's got it inside the 25. And he's tackled with markers down. This one should be on the defense. So the deep shot connects and the free play, Brock, made it really easy to decline that offsides flag. So score this as a win for the Commanders. And they weren't afraid to keep running up that score to the point that records came and went on the way to victory. Their point total, Brock, actually eclipsed the old record of 72 points in a game, which was held by Washington since 1966. Now a new record stands, one of the great offensive showings we have ever seen. So for Brock Huard and all of our crew, I'm Kate Scott, wrapping up another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Commanders as we say goodbye from Los Angeles.
wanted something to save, you wanted something to tame, you wanted me to come running when you called my name.
Chill, right on my side as my ego becomes a funky child with some words on my tongue. Be like in, take a breath, and my mouth gets loose. So while I scatter my spit, I dream of juice. Have you rebel out the dark hallway? This way, like this, I made your day. I say, play the track from your record collection. It's your mix, congratulations. Change a lot of names, some. Know that we have always been down. If I ever didn't thank you. Then just let me do it now. Come back in. I bet you right up when we start the show. But I mean now, very close because I told you so. You know, we blow because we run some plays. Yeah, we be freaky and we wanna stay. Change a lot of names, some. Know that we have always been down. If I ever didn't thank you, then just let me do it now. Life strikes, so we begin that violent force of life. Guaranteed to turn it as a better goal of mine. Because we don't get changed like a chameleon. And the channel, whenever the rap show the world is on, you know we dazzle like get all our human battles. Right outside your head to redeem. I call the bottles, fall in love with your teachers on the right for your self-made. Check, we free of evidence, LA. Change a lot of names, some. Know that we have always been down. If I ever didn't thank you, then just let me do it now. Keep my feet on the ground, keep my head in the clouds, electrified by the sound that comes from the down. And we get a lot of days off, some. Know that we have always been down. If I ever didn't.
Fame and fortune aren't reserved for only the quarterbacks. The guys catching the passes get plenty of it too. And he could vault himself into the discussion of the league's best.
You can get away with it. You think the light won't be ever lit. It's almost over now, almost over now. Something on your chest, better get it off. There'll be no one left when we set it off. We ain't gonna take it no more, since it's almost over now, almost over now. You had plenty of time, there was no rush. But it was your dream to be like us. You're in dreamland, so you don't care.
cowards, then it's gonna be quick. Alright, all your mans have been to jail before? Whoa. And all them other cats you run with, get done with, dumb quick. You gon' approach the dog with some bump. Alright, they go to click. 911. All over some dump. Ain't that some? It's the mommy of club. 'Cause every time you come around, it's like, what? I just gotta get my. And I don't know who the you think you talking to, but I'm not him, alright, Slim? So watch what you do, or you gon' find yourself next to someone else. And we all thought you loved yourself, but that couldn't have been the issue. Or maybe they just saying that now 'cause they miss you. Tried to diss you, that's why you laying on your back, looking at the roof of the church. Preacher telling the truth and it hurts. Y'all gon' make me lose my mind. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me go all out. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me act a fool. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me lose my cool. Up in here, up in here. Off the chain, I leave soft in the brain. Still want the fame, off the name. First of all, you ain't rap long enough to be with me. And you ain't strong enough. So whatever it is you they got you thinking that you Superman, I got the kryptonite. Now, with the mic, yeah, characters, not even good actors. What's gonna be the outcome? Let's add up all the factors. You act, you twisted, your girls are you broke, the kid ain't yours, and everybody know. Your own man say you stupid. You be like, so, I love my baby mother, I never let her go. I'm tired of weak whining over that don't belong to them. What's wrong with them? It's up for real, like my mans in them, who get it all in the strength of their hands with them. Man, y'all gon' make me lose my mind. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me go all out. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me act a fool. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me lose my cool. Up in here, up in here. I bring down rain so heavy it hurts the head. No more talking, put them in the stand. You keep walking, that you trying to end up. Cause if I end up fed, I end up. Cause you the soft type. What? Fake up north type. It's like a soft fight. Dog is a dog, blood thicker than water. We done been through the mud and we quicker to slaughter. The bigger the order, the more we run out. When up in there, everybody come out. When the body burn out, sun in the sun out. I'ma keep out. Running his mouth, I'ma flung out. Listen, yo, it's about to be. You know who gon' find you? Some old man fishing. Grandma wishing you the best, but it's hard to digest with the size of your chest. Y'all gon' make me lose my mind. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me go all out. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me act a fool. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me lose my cool. Up in here, up in here. 1, 2, meet me outside. Meet me outside. Meet me outside. Hold up. Yo, meet me outside. Meet me outside. Meet me outside. Hold up. Big baller. Yo, meet me outside. Meet me outside. Meet me outside. Hold up. Yo, meet me outside. Meet me outside. Meet me outside. Hold up. Street people. Meet me outside. Meet me outside. Texas got y'all bouncing again. Bouncing again. Bouncing again. Man, that's got you bouncing again. Bouncing again. Bouncing again. Switch got y'all bouncing again. Bouncing again. Come on. Bouncing again. Bouncing again. Bouncing again. Y'all can do now.
Stay with me. You ain't gotta go, you can with me. We can hang out, do the day with me. You tryna be a man, it can stay friendly. We could do the beach, we can hang out. Yes, her and the E go to my house. You can spend the night till we wake up. Do it all again, cause it ain't mud. What is this love? What are we waiting for? Life can be tough, so I need you more and more. You need to stay with me all night till I sleep. I'm feeling great, I feel alright. In my dreams, you need to stay with me all night till I sleep. I'm feeling great, I feel alright. In my dreams.
Hey yo, my new dance around if you useless. I make a living rhyming, same job as Dr. Seuss's. People only give to give back, that's recoupment. Always have their two hands out, like they. My new thing is you ain't even gotta be my new chick. You can just pull up and hang out and be a new friend. Or I can show you how to train the dragon like. And either way, it ain't gotta be love. What is this love? What are we waiting for? Life can be tough, so I need you more and more. You need to stay with me all night till I sleep. I'm feeling great, I'll be alright. In my dreams, you need to stay with me all night till I sleep. I'm feeling great, I'll be alright. In my dreams.
Yeah. So every morning after snoring, yes, I yearn for you. Thought it wasn't super serious, but now it's too much. I got a disease, so please let go of the clutch. You got the pedal to the metal and you're revving me up.
So slow down, I got a 2-car garage, or we can go and make sounds of.
Call you Dale, cause you weren't hearts. I'll be Tracy Chapman in a fast car.
What is this love? What are we waiting for? Life can be tough, so I need you more and more. You need to stay with me all night till I sleep. I'm feeling great, I'll be alright. In my dreams, you need to stay with me all night till I sleep. I'm feeling great, I'll be alright. In my dreams.
I give it all away. You're like my reason for life when my dreams seem so far away. You give me all that I don't fade. I don't wanna go to war. You don't wanna give me peace. I can never leave you alone, even when I'm overseas. If I gotta do a show, you coming with me. Baby girl, you a prime time. I don't care if everybody see. Couple weeks I had to leave, now coming back off road. Tell me you love me and tell me you love me and tell me you love me and don't let me go.
Just off of writing about you in these songs. You taking me higher, no need for a lighter. The spark of my fire inspired this poem. Gone.
Couple weeks I had to leave, now coming back off road. Tell me you love me and tell me you love me and tell me you love me and don't let me go.
Nobody, and I don't care about the rest. You're mine.
up now. Here's an update. I'm a real snob. I need a parfait. I need to meditate with the bunny on my steak. I'm finna give it a good shot with my case. She want the Mew Mew. She want the Eastside. How much it costed? Like an Andre. I spent a band on a that band-aid. Thinking I missed, baby, is a mistake. I got 12 months, but I need an extra one. You wouldn't know a rap if you're next to one. It's young, I mean it, baby, I ain't like the rest of them. She a fanatic for that dun. Yeah, new house in the hills. Fine, waiting for me down in Brazil. 5, had to go on for the kill. It's 5 plus 8, you know the deal. It's a skinny leg legend. Oregonian, it's hard to meet a Fevin. I might grow me a gut like my dad. My folks want grandkids really bad. So baby, do you wanna be a mini baby mama? Yeah, our kids could be East African, or they could be an accident. How you rap like that's what they asking him. I was poor and I'm black, so I'm taxing them. Just a couple reparations that I factor in. We saw the other Ethiopians, yeah, but I'm on right now. I wanna stop and get down. A lot of rain in my life I found, so please shut the pipe down. I need that.
As an immigrant, came into this country, adapting it every day, the language barrier, the culture barrier, everything, but you have to face it. I've been working my butt off, you know?
I was named after my grandfather, so I can't put shame to the name I'm proud of. If they it up correct, don't treat your family with honor. I don't care if it's easy for the barista, I promise. Yeah, me and my dad on the beach, he passed it to my sis while our toes touch the sea. I hope you hatin' get to do the same thing. Success don't suck, what sucks is wondering. 730 days and 32 new grades. That album got me stressed, I tune it like T-Pain. Yeah, I got the keys and these got keychains. They keep taking shots, but they missing, they need aim. Cop the signal like Bruce Wayne. Never had it all, but I built it from loose change. Life is like a white tee, baby, it gets stained. But you better bundle up, cause it's a cold game.
EA Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Cincinnati Bengals and the New Orleans Saints.
Mitch Wishnowsky set to kick off.
Mike Tirico next to the great tight end, Greg Olsen. Glad you are joining us for this one. Off we go here in New Orleans. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
At their own 28-yard line.
Throwing to get things started is Mahomes. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. That's the first grab of the game for the man leading the entire league in receptions coming into the weekend. He gets his team a first down.
At the 42-yard line.
Here's Patrick. He'll throw it on first down. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
It's second down and 10.
He was trying to get it to Xavier Worthy there. And that will lead to a second down. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. That's complete left side to Worthy. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
A 2-yard pickup.
A bit of a quick hitter here. And what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
They need 8 as they come up for third down. To the air once more, it's Mahomes. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
It's
a gain of 21 on that pass play. First down, New Orleans.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Mahomes now to throw again. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
And that's exactly what every defense is trying to do in the passing game. They want to muddy up these windows, Mike, make every throw as contested as possible. No separation, contact right at the catch point, and does a great job forcing the incomplete pass.
Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
A gain of 1 brings up third down and 9.
7th play of this opening drive, and here's third down. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for third down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack. And that's a good drive right out of the gate. They're able to make some plays, move the ball down the field. I know they didn't get a touchdown, but that is a good, positive result.
Set to kick off.
3 points on that opening drive. We'll see the response as the kick's away.
The Bengals take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's first and 10. A first carry here for Devon Achane. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. They'll try again. It's second and 10.
Second and 10.
From the gun, it's Young. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a third down. Neighbors in motion. 10. It's a Cincinnati first down.
A gain of 10 yards. That's good for a Bengals first down. It's a gain of 10. And a Bengal first down.
Here we go. Out of the shotgun. Young. That one just too far. Out in front, and it's incomplete. Keon Coleman, the intended receiver. And it'll be second down.
Protecting the ball anytime you throw the ball in the middle of the field is obviously critical, right? That's where tip passes. That's where all sorts of stuff happens when you put the ball in harm's way. But you also have to protect your receivers. There's a bit of a trust back and forth with the receiver saying, hey, I'm willing to go across the middle and compete for the ball. But now you're my eyes. You have to protect me and make sure that the location of the ball doesn't run me into a big hit. They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
So, after 2 straight incompletions, here's 3rd and 10.
Jack Blackford, 6. Black 40. Field, Black. Set.
Now Young. Down the field, but it falls incomplete. Malik Neighbors, the intended receiver. And it's going to be 4th down.
You ready? 10 Black. Needle Blue. Blue striker. Drill Green. Set.
They'll go. Young. That's caught. And he will score. Touchdown, Cincinnati. It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year. No problem there on the extra point, and the Bengals move out to a 7-3 lead.
Mitch Wishnowsky set to kick off.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Yellow.
On first down, it's Mahomes. Forced to his right. And that is caught on the right sideline, but it's out of bounds, says the official who was right there. Not the most accurate pass. It's incomplete, and it's second down.
They do a really nice job defensively in there, Mike, of not giving him a clear running lane once he broke the pocket. So now he's trying to test his luck, extend this play as a passer, but to no avail.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. A quick throw on the RPO is complete. Down the sideline. And he's going to be dragged down, but not until he's inside the 25.
It's a pickup of 44.
That is a big gainer for the Saints. A pickup of 44 yards.
First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
We're back on this play. We're back on this play. Go.
First and 10 for Mahomes. His pass complete to Jalen Noel. Tough running there in the red zone. He did not want to go down. And he picks up the first down. It'll be 1st and goal.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
Right back to the air from Mahomes. And the rush gets home. Hill goes down. They got him. That is Myles Garrett in there for the sack. He forced his way through. A loss of 9. Going in the wrong direction. Now 2nd and goal from the 12. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. He'll find his receiver. That's DK. And that's going to move him closer, but they're going to need to come up with something here. Here comes 3rd and goal.
3rd and goal.
Yellow. Hey,
Here's Mahomes. This one caught at the 4. To the goal line and in. Christian McCaffrey. Touchdown, New Orleans. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year.
Now, remember back, Mike, their first drive, they had to settle for 3. So they definitely didn't want to have to do that again. So really solid drive from start to end, and they're finally able to cap it off with a touchdown.
Tyler Loop now for the extra point. He's got it. Saints are on top. It's now 10-7.
Saints 10, Bengals 7. Tyler Loop set to kick off.
Now, after the touchdown, Loop is back out to kick this one away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
35-yard line.
On the ready.
In trouble, and down he goes. What to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Watch out. Red, cycle. Set.
Here's Young. He'll look deep here for Neighbors. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
Yeah, so this is kind of interesting, Mike. So typically when teams come out with 5 wide, you're thinking, okay, there's no back in the backfield. This ball is either quarterback run or this ball is going to come out fast because you only have 5 offensive linemen to protect. In this case, they do a great job protecting, allowing the quarterback to take a shot downfield. Falls incomplete, but that's a good sign for down the road.
From the gun here on 3rd down, it's Young. He'll try to run for it.
That's a really good effort on 3rd down, just trying to make something happen. He did well to get what he got, but it's not enough for a first.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down. They'll try it now with Achane. And he's not going anywhere. Stuffed behind the line. They have turned it over on down.
So the message this coach is sending to his huddle is very clear. It's, hey guys, I got all the confidence in the world. We're going to be aggressive all day. We're not afraid to fail. We are going to try to score on every possession. And as a player, you
into space. And he's into the end zone. Jalen Noel. Touchdown Saints. What a job to finish the play with a touchdown. The catch and carry, and the carry part, Greg, that was the most impressive there.
Well, you said it, Mike. The catch was nice, but it's what can you do after the catch that really separates guys in this league. And in this case, he did plenty because it ended up in a touchdown.
Sets to kick off.
Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
After you, yellow. Come on, cut.
Young to throw on 1st and 10. He'll look deep here for Neighbors. That is hard. And he will go all the way. Malik Neighbors. Touchdown, Bengals.
This is when you're very fortunate as an offensive play caller, Mike, that you not only have the speed on the outside, but you got the big arm behind center, because it doesn't get real fancy. If you can hold up in the protection, you're saying run as fast and as far as you can. I'm going to throw it as far as I can, and when you connect, it is a thing of beauty, and in this case, it results in a touchdown.
Panic setting in a little earlier, just the first quarter, but already they're going to try an onside kick.
Yellow.
And he'll be out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. 4 catches already in this opening quarter, off to a hot start as he picks up the first down.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Throwing now. And they're going to get to him and take him down, taken back to the other side of midfield.
It's a loss of 8. Brings up 2nd and 18 at the 46-yard line.
Mahomes now to throw on 2nd down. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
It's a gain of
that is a big gainer for the Saints. 33 yards.
This defense just gets punched in the mouth on that one, Mike, and it just seemed from up here that not everyone on defense was on the same page, and the offense was able to take advantage of it. The defense has to clean things up here in a hurry, because if they don't, they could be in for a long day.
And he won't get away. Good open field tackle there to get him down behind the line.
A loss of 2.
To play corner in this league, Mike, you have to have great reactions and instincts. In this case, he trusts those instincts from the jump, and he's able to send the offense going backwards as a result.
Down inside the 10. And he's in. Xavier Worthy. Touchdown, New Orleans. Luke now for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Saints are able to extend their first quarter lead.
Bengals 13. Tyler Luke set to kick off.
Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Wait, let's go. Ready?
On 1st down is Young. He's going to look for the home run ball. He's got it. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be 1st and goal. It'll be 1st and goal when we come back. The Saints out on top. More from New Orleans after this. It's Bengals football here to begin the second quarter as they go to work on 1st and goal.
Ready, break.
In trouble, and he's going to be taken down. From back at the 13-yard line, it is 2nd and goal.
It's 2nd down and goal.
Green Jack, ready.
To throw is Young. Look wide. Get this one complete.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
3rd and goal.
Ready, set.
Young. Out to his right. Fighting for the goal line. He lost the football. It's out. The Saints have got it. Accelerating toward midfield. Inside the 20. And he returns this all the way. Touchdown Saints. And Greg, you talked about it all week. Not just stop him with the defense, but make impact plays, and that is as big a play as you can ask for.
Yeah, across the league, Mike, this continues to be a huge point of emphasis. Every defensive coach starts practice with takeaway circuits. How can we find ways to take the ball away? In this case, they forced the fumble, scoop, score, 6 points.
The PAT, up and good. The Saints add on one more as they extend their second quarter lead. Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
At their own 35-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's Young. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Andrew Makuba. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone.
Intercepted. The Saints take over 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. He'll get this out wide to McCaffrey. And he will get into the end zone. Christian McCaffrey. Touchdown, New Orleans. That's his 2nd touchdown of this one. And he's got a half dozen for the year. He has done it again. That is 4 touchdown passes in this first half. Greg, he might skip halftime with the way he's performing right now.
Yeah, Mike, this passing attack is just really unstoppable. I mean, it is just remarkable the success he's been able to have. We're not even at halftime yet. He finds himself on record pace. I can't wait to see what he does the rest of this game.
Tyler Luke set to kick off.
Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Watch it, 6. Step 5.
On play action, Young. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
On the double. Blue striker. Ready, claws red. 10 black, set.
Back to the air, it's Young. He'll look deep here for Neighbors. And he's going to be dragged down, but not until he's inside the 25.
It's a pickup of 44 yards. That's good for a Bengals 1st down.
Young to throw on 1st down. Flushed to his left. Now he takes off. Looking for the pylons, but the official right there is going to mark him out of bounds at the 1-yard line. That is a gain of 20. And what a chance now. 1st and goal coming up. Achane is in. Touchdown, Cincinnati.
Touchdown, Cincinnati.
Well, that is a step in the right direction, finding the end zone. I don't know, Greg. Could this be building some momentum for these guys, and that's important before halftime?
Absolutely, and I think the biggest thing this coach is trying to get across right now on the sideline, Mike, is let's just cut into this lead, and let's make it a one-score game at half. So they still got some work to do, but if they can go into halftime, regroup, catch their breath, just keep it close, Give yourself a fighting chance here out of the break.
The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
That's a big risk in this situation here, Mike. They're hoping to catch them by surprise, but now when you fail, the other team is able to not only have a short field, they got a chance to extend their lead.
Yellow.
Mahomes on first down. That's caught by McCaffrey. And he's not going to get away. They're going to bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Brought down back at the 45-yard line.
Yellow.
On second down, Mahomes. Flushed to his right. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing.
These comebacks, they require a lot of trust and timing from everybody involved. If the quarterback's a little too early, the receiver's not out of his break. But if the quarterback's a little too late, that's when disaster can strike. So give credit. Really well timed. Really nice job by both guys.
And this ball incomplete on third down.
Little miscommunication there. Now brings up third down. It just doesn't appear that the quarterback and the wide receiver were on the same page on that last pass.
Tyler Luke now to try the field goal. They'll put this one down at midfield. Here comes a 60-yard attempt. His kick is good. From 60 yards out, he's got the leg to knock it through.
And you talk about having confidence in your kicker, Mike. I mean, to send him out there to kick from midfield, and what does he do? He repays you with that confidence with a 60-yard field goal. I mean, that was something else.
The Bengals take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the gun, it's Young. He'll take a shot down the middle of the field. And that is incomplete.
So if this was an NBA game, Mike, we call that a heat check. He wasn't even open, but you know what? With the success that they've had all game so far, he's just saying, you know what? Everything we do is coming up right. I'm just going to give my guy a shot. And this time the defense had him covered, but expect him to continue to look his way. He's had a monster day. Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
And he's down inside the 40-yard line. Now a first and 10 from the 38-yard line.
The Bengals first down. A gain of 27 on the play. First down, Bengals.
Out of the shotgun, Young. He'll take a shot here. Back to the end zone. And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incomplete.
Second and 10.
So I like the aggressiveness of the call, but as the rest of the game unfolds, Mike, there needs to be better overall execution. A little bit cleaner. Next thing you know, they're going to hit some of those big shots.
A throw there on second down, going to be incomplete.
Third and long obviously isn't an ideal situation to be in offensively. It makes you very predictable, which then places a ton of stress on your offensive line and your quarterback. So they've got to start being more productive in these early downs and set themselves up for more success come third down.
This will not do the trick. They've stopped it behind the line. Fourth down coming up.
Right, left, red, stick, mega.
On fourth down, Young. That is incomplete. They couldn't get the connection on fourth. Going to give the ball over on down.
Result of the play is a turnover on downs.
Motion. Yellow,
Opening carry of the game for the versatile Christian McCaffrey. And he's going to be stuffed well behind the line of scrimmage. A play going absolutely nowhere. Moving to his right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. He'll throw it left and has his running back taking advantage of that running ability. Gain of 17 and a first down.
17 yards. That's good for the Saints. First down.
Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. On the move left. Now he'll run it. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. The RPO, that one is complete. And he'll be out of bounds down at the 15-yard line. Give him 12 on that one. They are on the march. Another first down.
First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Fight on these two. Let's go, Ollie!
Now, Mahomes. This caught right side by Worthy. And he's in! Xavier Worthy. Touchdown Saints. That's his second touchdown so far here in the first half. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start to this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer. Because right now, they don't have one for this guy.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Red, yellow.
Here's Young. First down throw there is incomplete.
There was no hesitation from the quarterback. From the jump, he knew where he wanted to go with that ball, but still leads to an incompletion. They're just still not quite on the same page.
That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by the rookie from Notre Dame. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
So this is where an offensive play caller needs to come to the rescue of his quarterback, because this defense, they're onto you. They've got 2 picks. They're starting to pick up on your tendencies. They're shifting guys over to counter them. Now you've got to add some wrinkles. Now you've got to throw on the curveball and try to shift back some of that advantage to your side of the ball.
Space on the stop. It's a loss of 2. Brings up second.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Throwing is Mahomes. That's to the left side. Caught by Noel. And he will get into the end zone. Jalen Noel. Touchdown, New Orleans. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. The extra point, up and good. And the Saints will add 1 more onto their big lead.
Tyler Loop set to kick off.
Now, after the touchdown, Loop is back out to kick this one away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
Steel, black. Let's go. Yellow, 22. Smash, red. Hut, hut.
Young to throw on 1st and 10. That's to trap the tight end downfield. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
That's good. Bengals first down.
Here's Young. A lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. Tucker Kraft was the intended receiver there. It's second down.
On the set. Set, ready. Blue, 32. Drill, green. Red, cycle. Ready.
Back to throw. Young. That's thrown right side, but incomplete.
It's just a matter of time. I don't care how good you are or how good a hand you have. You are going to drop passes. It is inevitable in the NFL. But it's the guys that don't let one drop pass lead to two. They have the ability to put it behind them, move forward, and they can't wait for that next ball to be thrown their way.
That is incomplete. Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively. It sets up fourth down.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on third down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on fourth down or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
And for the third time in this first half, he's been intercepted. Picked off by Jahdae Barron.
And these are the throws that are really holding the offense back right now, Mike. He just has to make better decisions because you're not going to win many games when you turn the ball over at this rate.
On first down, it's Mahomes. A toss, left side, caught by his running back. And he's out past the 30 and out of bounds. That's a gain of 19 and a very quick first down. So it'll be 1st and 10. They'll scrimmage at the 33. Mahomes.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
Second down and 8. Mahomes back. There's that man again. Another catch. And he's going to be out of bounds, just shy of midfield. That catch number 40 on the season for him.
First down. First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
First down throw. Mahomes. That's into the hands of Worthy once again. And he'll be forced out of bounds. A big half continues. Already 2 touchdowns on the score sheet. And here, this grab gets him a first down.
At the 40-yard line.
Yellow.
Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. There's a short one caught by Andrews. And they will get the first down here and move into field goal range inside the 25. Saints going to use their second timeout, and they stop it with 19 seconds to go in this opening half. And he'll get about 3 on that one. It'll be second down. New Orleans, third and final timeout as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in half number 1. Second down, they need 7. To throw is Mahomes. Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. And the Bengals are going to take over once again at their own 25-yard line.
I'm not going to sit here, Mike, and say there's ever a good time to throw a red zone interception, but in this case, it's the first half. You have the rest of the game to get yourself back down here in the red zone and make up for that miscue, because next time they get down here, they got to be a lot more careful when they decide to air it out.
He's got it! And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. So we are at halftime, and Greg and I will be back right after this. It's the National Football League on EA Sports.
Tyler Loop set to kick off.
Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway.
Green Jack. Ready?
On first down is Young. Get this into the hands of Devon Achane. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. Can't ask for much more. 22 yards on the first play of the drop.
A gain of 22 yards.
Here we go.
On first and 10, here's Young. Going up top. That is hot. What a throw. Touchdown, Cincinnati. That is second touchdown of the afternoon.
Well, Mike, whatever message this coaching staff had at halftime, it clearly worked. They came out fast to start this second half. Big-time play downfield. Now, can they build on some of this momentum here as they start the third quarter?
From the gun, it's Young. That's in the end zone and intercepted. Picked off by Zion McCollum.
That decision to go for two was made up from the very beginning. The moment they scored, you could see the head coach. He's signaling, we're going for two. The touchdown was obviously a disappointing outcome defensively, but to able to get that stop, they can at least come off the field and catch their breath.
The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
This is tough. You're trying to give your guys a chance and time it just right, but you have to hit it hard enough. This time, it doesn't go 10 yards. Not going to work out.
Yellow.
Mahomes on first down. The throw on the run is complete. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Give them 14 on that one. It's good for a Saints first down.
First and 10 at the 34.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
McCaffrey now on first and 10. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be second down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3.
Here's Mahomes. That's complete left side to Worthy. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback.
And he's into the end zone yet again. Xavier Worthy. Touchdown Saints. That's his third touchdown of the game. And number 12 on the year. And that is the hat trick. What a game. His third touchdown reception of this one.
And nothing they've done to slow him down has worked, Mike. This defense, they're throwing multiple guys at him. They're playing man, they're playing zone. It doesn't matter. This guy is having his way, and he's having a day.
Is good. Makes the score Saints 62. Bengals 27. Tyler Luke set to kick off.
Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
Ready?
Young to throw on first down. He'll look deep here for Neighbors. And this will be incomplete.
Yeah, a little predictable there. You feel like you just gave up points, and the first thing you want to do is you just want to answer back, and you try to get it all in one play. Nice job by the defensive coordinator, understanding the deep shot was coming, having the right call there. So offensively, just take what's there. You're not going to get all those points back in one play. Take your time, take what's there, sustain the drive.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
A gain of 26 yards. And
out of the shotgun, Young moving outside the pocket. He bought as much time as he could, but he will finally be taken down.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the 3rd sack of the game. This defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down. I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Here we go, set.
From the gun here on 3rd down, it's Young. That's hard. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They got it inside the 15.
a 28-yard gain. First down, Bengals.
Ready?
To throw, Young. That's taken in by Brown. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the Saints' 11-yard line.
Throwing on 2nd down, Young. Good coverage there in the end zone. That is incomplete. Terrific work. They separated the man from the football, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
8 yards to go.
White. 33.
Now Young. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by Zion McCollum. Inside the 40. And he's going to take this back all the way. Touchdown, New Orleans. On is Luke to add the extra point. He gets it to go. Saints add on to their already sizable lead.
Saints 69, Bengals 27.
Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Black shot. Ready. Black 40. Set.
Young to throw on 1st and 10. He throws right side down the field, and it is brought in. And he will score again. Touchdown, Bengals. That is his 3rd touchdown of the afternoon. On the bootleg, it's Young. And he will go down. Doesn't even get a throw off. The try for 2 is unsuccessful. Maybe they're starting to count how many possessions do I have left, and they're going to try to get another one with an onside kick here.
That's a risky call here, but I understand what they're thinking. You find yourself down in the 3rd quarter. How do we steal some possessions? How do we get the ball back to our offense to cut into this deficit? But now in return, it's your defense that now has the tough task.
A quick throw on the RPO is complete. He's still on his feet, and he will soar. Tim DK, touchdown Saints. A Terrific play all the way around, finished off by the receiver, who not only made the grab, but Greg turned it up and takes it into the end zone.
And that's the tricky part, Mike, that transition from receiver to runner. And in this case, he does it flawlessly. Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then get upfield and get yourself in the end zone.
Tyler Loop set to kick off.
Now, after the touchdown, Loop is back out to kick this one away.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Here we go.
Back to throw, Young. He'll look deep here for Neighbors. His offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Saints take over 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Here's Patrick. He'll throw it on 1st down. And he'll take this one in. Tim DK. Touchdown, New Orleans. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. 2 guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
Now, after the touchdown, Loop is back out to kick this one away.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Ready. Here we go. Set. Ready. 38. Ready.
Now Young. Again, working deep downfield. That is brought in.
63 yards.
And he has got this one all the way down to the 2-yard line.
1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
Throwing is Young. It is brought in the end zone. Touchdown, Cincinnati. He has come alive after the break. His 3rd touchdown of the second half.
Ready. 53.
Here's Young. That's pulled in. And they're able to tack on the 2-point conversion.
Everything's about matchups, especially down here this close to the goal line. I think my guy's better than your guy. I'm going to put him in a position to have success, throw it up to him, and let him do the rest. Sometimes you can get a little carried away when you feel like things are going your way, and I think that's the case here, Mike. You get the touchdown. Now they're thinking, all right, let's get the ball right back to our offense. In this case, I think the aggressiveness ends up costing them.
And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Catch number 7 so far in this one. And a 1st down.
1st down.
Fight on these two.
1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Right side.
He's trying to get around the corner, but he can't. He's going to be run down behind the line.
Behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of
Here's
2
a 2nd and 12.
2nd and 12 at the Bengals' 23-yard line.
Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. He'll let this go towards the end zone. And the Bengals are going to have it here as they'll start from their own 7.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
And he will take this one in. 93 yards. Touchdown, Cincinnati.
Ready, set.
He is having a performance to remember. There is 5 touchdowns for him in this one game. And he'll get into the end zone, doing it on his own. Successful 2-point conversion. Maybe they're starting to count how many possessions do I have left. They're going to try to get another one with an onside kick here.
Great job here by the front line of the return unit, Mike. So often you see as the kicker approaches the ball, they start running backwards to get to their spot to set up the return. That's what the kicking unit's trying to take advantage of. These guys stayed home, they saw the ball kicked, and recovered it.
Yellow. All right, 80.
First and 10 for Mahomes. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. Harrison Phillips in there to drop him as he records his 5th sack of the year. Mahomes now to throw on second down. He'll get it inside the 20. And he's got another one. Xavier Worthy. Touchdown Saints. Make it 4 touchdowns for him on the afternoon.
You know, there's so many key factors that allow a play like this, Mike, to have so much success. And, of course, like anything, it starts with the quarterback being accurate. It's such a big part of NFL football right now is the run after the catch. But the accuracy of the ball allows the receiver to turn into a runner after securing the catch. So great job there by the quarterback. And then sometimes it's just a foot race to the pylon and speed kills. And wide receiver gets the ball, secures it, and he does the rest.
And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Green Jack.
Here's Young to throw. He'll look deep here for Neighbors. And he's just throwing ducks up. And now he loses the football. And they're going to get this one back. Wouldn't that be something? Double turnovers, but instead, they'll keep possession after the interception. On first and 10, it's Mahomes. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. He's going to let this one go for Worthy. And he cannot be stopped. He's into the end zone again. Xavier Worthy. Touchdown Saints. He is having a performance to remember. That is 5 touchdowns for him in this one game. The extra point is good. And the Saints stretch things out even further.
Tyler Luke set to kick off.
Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
Yellow.
On first down is Young. Firing right side, brought in by Brown. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
And the Bengals first down.
Claude Ray.
A gain of 27 on the play. First down, Cincinnati.
On first and 10, here's Young. He'll take a shot here for the end zone. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Touchdown, Bengals. With that, he joins Gale Sayers and Alvin Kamara. Players in the Super Bowl era with 6 touchdowns in a single game. Now we'll get a 2-point try here as Young gets the offense lined up.
The Bengals will
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Forced out wide. That is caught. And they get the two-point conversion. So back and forth they go as we are through 3. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And give them credit, they are not mailing this one in. They'll try to get it back with an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
You have no choice. You find yourself down big here late in the fourth quarter, Mike. You got nothing to lose. Give it a shot. Nice job here by the hands team recovering. They're going to take over possession.
On to the fourth quarter we go, and it begins with a McCaffrey run. Not much there, maybe a yard.
He was brought down at the 45-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and 8.
Yellow.
A very nice defensive play there. Don't let you complete passes if they're going to end up like that. It's a completion, but a loss of yards.
Taken down back at the
3rd
49-yard
and
line.
11. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Cooper DeJean.
Even though that interception, it probably won't have much of an impact on the outcome of the game, but at least defensively it gives them something positive to build off of, because up until that point, this game's been a struggle.
Nick Scorton getting in there for the sack. Number 3 on the year for him.
A 15-yard loss. It's 2nd down.
A 2nd down throw for Young. And more of the same. Another interception. And he's going to be taken down, but it's a quick change situation. He has set his offense up with 1st and goal.
The 9-yard line.
Yellow.
Now Mahomes. He's got it at the 3. And he's into the end zone yet again. Tim DK. Touchdown, New Orleans. He has come alive after the break. His 3rd touchdown of the 2nd half. Luke now for the extra point. The kick is good. The Saints will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter.
Tyler Luke set to kick off.
Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Young to throw on 1st down. That's to the right side and incomplete. He's looking for Devon Achek coming out of the backfield. And it'll lead to a 2nd down.
35-yard line.
Back to the air, it's Young. Looking to get that wide receiver screen set up, but this one will not work. It's incomplete.
And really, it's the interceptions that continue to be a problem, and he's lucky he didn't add to that total. I mean, defender had an opportunity to add another one to the mix, and he just has to do a better job making decisions, finding the open target, and stop forcing bad throws.
From the gun, it's Young. That one complete to Brown. 16-yard pickup on that one. And the Bengals going to have a first down.
That's good.
It's really been a one-sided game, but how often do we see in the fourth quarter the team that finds themselves down by a lot, they start to come alive? I think it's a combination of trying to end the game on a positive note, but also sometimes that defense getting a little lackadaisical.
That is hard. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be first and goal.
It's a gain of 42 yards. That's another Bengals first down. First and goal at the
out of the shotgun. Young. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. Trey Hendrickson. He gets in yet again. That's now 3 sacks for him in this one. And the back judge throws the flag. He looks at the ball, looks at the clock. Clock says 0. That's a delay of game. Second and goal.
Ready. 10 black. Red, cycle. Ready.
Now Young. That's taken in by Achane.
After that first down sack, I think we both kind of looked at each other and said, all right, well, there goes this drive. But a really nice job there in the passing game on second down. That big chunk brings them from second and long to now at least third and manageable.
To the end zone. It's intercepted. Picked off by Jahdae Barron. And the Saints are going to take possession here. It's a touchback. They'll take over at the 20-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
They'll run with McCaffrey to start this drive. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
Second and 12.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. Mahomes now on second down. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Mahomes going to throw here on third down. A throw right side, pulled in by Noel. And he will have the first down. Even with 3 timeouts on the other side, they're going to be able to run this baby all the way down.
First and 10.
On first down, it's Mahomes. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Myles Garrett, he gets in to record his third sack of the afternoon. So after the loss on first, here's 2nd and 14.
Yellow. Speed.
Mahomes back, forced out wide. He's going to keep it himself, and he's going to be forced out of bounds. Still plenty of work to do. 3rd and long coming up. A quick throw on the RPO is complete, and he will be taken down. We'll see if they want to use those timeouts, but this one is about done. Now the Bengals are going to call the first of their timeouts as they get it right at the 30-second mark of this fourth quarter. Mahomes to throw it on 4th down. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on down.
Blue striker. Set punt. Yellow, 22.
Young to throw on 1st and 10. That's deep for the back of the end zone. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Jahdae Barron. And the Saints are going to take over here at their own 22.
Well, Mike, this is entering the wrong kind of rarefied air. I mean, as in, it's only happened a handful of times since the turn of the millennium rare. It's an entire season's worth of picks thrown in just one game. I think at this point, you junk the playbook, you light it on fire, and we're just going to start from scratch next week.
And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line. And we'll get whistles and a timeout, so they will stop the clock. Closing seconds, game decided, but timeout anyway. First down throw, Mahomes. That'll be incomplete. And now we are down to likely just one more play.
How often do we see teams kind of nurse these big leads, Mike, especially as the game unfolds? They turn to the ground game. They try to slow everything down. Well, not this offense. They refuse to take their foot off the gas. They're still mining for explosive plays. And frankly, with the way today's gone, I don't blame them.
And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. And the Bengals are going to come up with a late turnover, but it will only matter to the stat keepers. This ball game is over. So this one, a win for the Saints. And it is their 3rd consecutive victory. They continue to play great football here in this latest stretch.
You wanted something to save, you wanted something to tame, you wanted me to come running when you called my name, you wanted something to train, girl, that you could keep on the chain, girl. Ever since you laid eyes on me, you've been barking up the wrong damn tree. Girl, you tried to tighten up the collar, clean me up, pull me up out the holler. That's one pill I ain't never gonna swallow. It's only one way this ends. Me running off you on the porch crying. Girl, I don't guess I can blame you for
chasing me all night and then sleeping till noon. Gonna do what I do, girl. Hell no, it ain't you, girl. Yeah, I've heard it before, and I know that it hurts. Baby, you ain't the first girl who tried to tighten up the collar, clean me up, pull me up out the holler. That's one pill I ain't never gonna swallow. There's only one way this ends. Me running off you on the porch crying. Girl, I don't guess I can blame you for trying to fence me in. But that's your fault. Hell, you brought in this outside dog. Yes, outside dog. Ever since you laid eyes on me, you've been barking up the wrong damn tree. Girl, you tried to tighten up the collar, clean me up, pull me up out the holler. That's one pill I ain't never gonna swallow. There's only one way this ends. Me running off you on the porch crying. Girl, I don't guess I can blame you for trying to fence me in. That's your fault. Hell, you brought in this outside dog. Yeah, this outside dog.
Fall back here, get back to the do. Fall back here, get back to the do. Fall back here, get back to the do. Fall back here, get back.
Ball like yellow on leaves. Ball like an all-white shirt, no sleeves. Tell her, put it like me. Blowing a coffee, he's asleep. You weak, chic. The web look at the boots, fleet. Headache. Got a hook till she give me a headache. Send me a text, I ain't reading no essay.
Fall back here, get back. Fall back here, get back. Back, 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 back. Fall back, 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 back.
I only like bad, but a thick, it's a big, it's a no, so long as she get really. Listen, I don't mean to call you up, cause I don't know that. And if I never call you again, that mean you throw back. We only met once when we like we go back, way back. When it, then we on track. But you can never ever be my man. You a whole snap. You said it on your IG page. I ain't say that, like say that. Lay back, in the back of the Maybach. Play that. Just say that. I be in the streets like a straight rat. I will never be with a ring, cause he ain't finna take half. I be on my kid. One girl, one side, in a dope. Sending me a text like she misses. The only way she getting back in it.
Fall back here, get back. Fall back here, get back. Back, 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 back. Fall back, 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 back. Fall back here, get back to the do. Fall back here, get back to the do. Fall back here, get back to the do. Fall back here, get back.
money up to a whole nother level. Hustle, I don't know no better. When I got richer, these got. Bro, call me slow 6 racks on a sweater. My think I'm cheating, I'm just chilling with the fellas. Grandma always told me never trust these. Spent 60 racks on the camouflage bells. Duke diamonds on me, I'm a blue devil. 2 twin on me, Hessel and Gretel. I'm nothing like them, I put paper over pleasure. I used to want to imp, now I got self. If it's about money, then you know it's whatever. If it's about money, then you know I'm on it. Be hating no glitz, I don't it. Can't take my chain, ain't nothing like homie. South Middle Spanish red, most want it. Hold up, let me switch the flow. Just like a baker, yeah, I'm addicted to dope. This a cold word, yeah, keep a in my coat. Money hungry, yeah, tryna give me some more. Don't pack, this ain't talking down on glitz, I like he ain't the GOAT. If you don't agree, ask the streets and this 5 air, you already know. Already know how it go. Already know I got on go. Money calling, gotta go. You gotta go if you play or you troll. Fresh as on the globe. Got tryna snatch out my soul. Front and back pockets on swole. Young, got a whole lot of zeros. Running money up to a whole nother level. Hustle, I don't know no better. When I got richer, these got. Bro, call me slow 6 racks on a sweater. My think I'm cheating, I'm just chilling with the fellas. Grandma always told me never trust these. Spent 60 racks on the camouflage bells. Duke diamonds on me, I'm a blue devil. 2 twin on me, Hessel and Gretel. I'm nothing like them, I put paper over pleasure. I used to want to imp, now I got self. If it's about money, then you know it's whatever. If it's about money, then you know I'm on it. Be hating no glitz, I don't it. Can't take my chain, ain't nothing like homie. South Middle Spanish red, most want it.
Man, I got this swag. My hand up to my bag. You know I'm poppin' tag. But man, I got this swag. Man, I got this swag. My hand up to my bag. You know I'm poppin' tag. But man, I got this swag. When I surf, now I be surfing swag. I'm on hypnotic, exotic, big polo on my